said, expect to see a lot of changes around Marion County starting today.
Yeah, there's going to be those sections of the streets around Indy that are going to be closed and opened for outdoor dining, actually. And this all comes as Indiana starts stage 3 of reopening.
Yeah, and that's been all over this week. I feel like you've covered this every day, buddy. I know you're downtown with some of the details behind this.
Yeah, I know we were talking a couple of days ago, right, how parking spaces will now be the best table in town. And I tell you, it's really surreal being right here on this closed Illinois street. You can see right here where there are barricaded areas that will soon expand to outdoor seating starting today. It's weird because this isn't closed for a parade or one of the many 500 festival events. This is actually going to be closed right here, possibly through July 4th, all to allow more dining options here as restaurants are forced to have outdoor dining and at 50% capacity. This area right here isn't the only one. In fact, on your screen right now, there are 5 chunks of roads here in Indianapolis that will be impacted, including Broad Ripple area from the College to Monon, Georgia Street from Illinois to Pennsylvania, Illinois from Georgia to Market, the southern half of Monument Circle, and of course Mass Ave from Delaware to College. Now that's in Indianapolis. For the state, we're moving on to phase 3. That means gatherings can now be up to 100 people, so churches will probably be very busy this weekend. Gyms can also reopen today, along with campgrounds and community swimming pools. Movie theaters are also allowed to open at half capacity, and retail stores and malls are now able to open at 75% capacity. Best bit of advice, though, for you, whether it's a restaurant, a theater, or what have you, call in advance to make sure they are open, because some websites and apps have conflicting information. And I know we're all kind of looking for a semblance of normalcy this morning right here on what would normally be Carb Day, so I guess the good news is you can go out to your favorite restaurant in Indianapolis and enjoy carbs today.
Oh, well done. You win the day, my friend. Thank you, Matt. We're waving the checkered flag. There's our champion. You might notice there are several changes to the Stage 3 plan. Movie theaters and playgrounds were supposed to open during this stage. Under this updated order, movie theaters have to wait until Stage 4. State leaders are now working on a timeline to get some of those playgrounds back open.
And as Indiana moves into another phase of reopening, community leaders are calling for more contact tracing as well as testing. Right now, there are about 200 testing sites all around the state for anyone with symptoms or in high-risk groups, but they want testing to be open for everyone. So 13% of Hoosiers live in Marion County, which we all know is one of the hardest hit counties in the state, with 30% of the deaths. Sarah Skipper lives in one of those hotspot communities and knows people who have died from this virus.
This is an asymptomatic virus, so everyone should be able to be tested whether they have the symptoms or not, because you just never know who you come in contact with.
And the governor's office says the state is continuing to add new testing sites and is reminding everyone that Medicaid coverage has been expanded during the pandemic. And some Hoosiers are still waiting on their unemployment benefits to hit their bank account.
Yeah, it's really tough. Charlie Nealis was actually out of work since mid-March, and she just got her unemployment money last week. Nealis says she experienced long wait times when she tried to call the Department of Workforce Development to ask why it was taking so long.
Because it reminded me of being back in high school when you didn't have to worry about a job. But at the same time, I had a cell phone bill and had car insurance. I didn't have that back in high school, so it made me real worried.
A Facebook group created to help Hoosiers offer advice to each other about how to get answers faster. Then from DWD, the department is close to 400 claims investigators, which is up from 120 just 2 months ago. The contact center hires are up too. There used to be only 50 people answering phones. Now there's 400, and those employees are getting more training. 5:07, and President Trump briefly wore a protective face mask during his visit to a Ford plant, despite his resistance to wearing the expert-recommended gear. The president, though, was up in Michigan at the plant, which has been repurposed to create medical supplies during the coronavirus crisis. When asked by reporters if he wore a mask during the tour, the president said he had one before, but, quote, didn't want to give the press the pleasure of seeing it. The president and his allies have defended his resistance to wearing the mask, saying he and his inner circle are routinely tested for coronavirus. Well, drug maker AstraZeneca has received more than one from the U.S. Health Department's Biomedical Advanced Research and Development Authority to develop a coronavirus vaccine from the University of Oxford. The drug maker agreed initially to supply at least 400 million doses of the vaccine. And Major League Baseball and its Players Association are in their second week of negotiating terms to start a modified season. The Wall Street Journal reports The players want to see more testing done along with protections for high-risk players. Health provisions and player compensation are the two main issues that baseball and its players must resolve before the start of the season.
The school year is ending this week for many students, but it really hasn't been the same for months. Mrs. Bundy, a fifth grade teacher at Forestdale Elementary, wanted to surprise her students to celebrate just how far they've come. So take a look at these photos. Mrs. Bundy surprised every student in her fifth grade class with a yard sign. She says after not seeing her students in person for months, this was really special and at times made her and her students teary-eyed.
And some of them were outside, and some of them I got to go up and ring the door, and they answered it with this shock. And yeah, it was good. It was good for my heart.
No kidding. And we spoke to one of her students about the surprise. You could see her response coming up in our next hour of Sunrise.
All right, 5:09. Let's talk